How you doing? Welcome to the Raider Reveal. This is episode 4. Today we are fortunate enough to have Nakaja Weaver with us. Nakaja is a North Brunswick High School track athlete. She's also an athletic intern who has been pivotal in making sure our athletic displays and information that we start this year and news stories are up to date and of high quality. So she does a lot more than just run track. How you doing, Nakaja?
I'm doing good.
Doing well. All right, so let me just share with everybody here a little bit about Nakaja and her accomplishments. I'm going to pull up some of her accolades. We'll go through them. Now, Nakaja, if I miss something, feel free to let us know, okay?
Okay.
All right, so first of all, Nakaja has a GPA of a 3.7, so she is a true definition of a student athlete. Okay, winter track. She is an all-time county ranking number 2 in the long jump and number 5 in the 55 meter. She holds school records for winter, 2 individual, the long jump, and 2 relay individuals. School records. GMC titles, she has 2 individual and 1 relay. She has 2 sectional titles, 55 meter in 2019 and 20. She's a meet of champion title, long jump 2019. She holds a championship record for that. She's a 2019 All-State First Team, 2020 All-Group 4 First Team, and she's a 3-time All-Conference First Team. Sound about right?
Yeah.
That's about right. All right, that's just winter. We jump into spring. She has the all-time county ranking, number 6. I can't see the rest because my screen has it up in the corner there. She's the county freshman record holder. She holds multiple school records. She has 4 individual GMC titles, 1 relay GMC title. She has 2 sectional titles. She's a group 2019 all-group first team. She's a 3-time all-conference first team, and she's a 2-time national championship qualifier. Did we miss anything there, Nakaja? Or you'd have to go back and check.
I don't think so.
All right. And again, all of that holding a 3.7 GPA. Okay, getting it done in the classroom as well. So these accomplishments and everything she's done has really is going to take her far. To start out, it seems like you have been awarded a full scholarship to attend Missouri State University, correct?
Yes.
All right. That's big time right there. The head coach, if I'm not mistaken, is U.S. Olympian Carmelita Jeter.
Oh, yes.
Yes, it is. That's the second fastest woman all time. She's got 3 Olympic medals, some iconic images. Anybody who follows track knows we have down below. So let me ask you something to start off. You see this picture here where she's screaming in excitement over here on the right. Have you ever felt that energy so far in high school athletics? Was there a time that you felt that way?
Definitely after winning the 4x100 meter relay at sectionals last year.
Okay, and you had a moment like that.
Yeah.
So what do you think about having a future coach of this magnitude? I mean, how does that make you feel? What are your thoughts about that?
I feel like it can having a coach that's definitely experienced multiple different levels of track and field. I can get a lot of advice athletically, academically, just because she went through the same things.
So what made you select Missouri State?
Out of all the schools that I was being recruited by, the school had my major, 1.
Okay. Which is?
Biochemistry.
Oh, biochemistry. Oh, man. That's high-level stuff, too. And
Yeah.
what else made you pick that, besides the coach, obviously?
The team, they were just, all the girls were just so nice, and I just want to be a part of their family.
All right. So that being said, I mean, being part of the family, tell us, what is it about athletics in general, or being on the track team, the high school track team, that was beneficial to you, and then maybe what might be beneficial to others?
I think being part of the high school track team, it got me more focused on schoolwork. I think even if I didn't have track, I would still, work hard in school, but it just keeps me more motivated to do my work because, I don't know, it just keeps me motivated.
How do you manage to balance athletics and your academic workload?
I just set a schedule for myself and I stick to the schedule. and at a certain time of the day I study, at a certain time of the day it's practice, and I pay attention in class. So
And so here's what I've heard so far from student athletes that I've talked to. Every single one seems to have said that they have a schedule, right? That they plan. Do you feel that athletics plays a part in helping younger students find a schedule, or figure out that scheduling is important? Is that a part of it, being a part of a team, you think?
yeah, I definitely think so because without athletics, I don't think I would have a schedule so strict. So
All right, so it kind of goes hand in hand. What has athletics taught you? What has being part of a team, or part of the track program taught you overall, outside of, what it taught you for your sport? Has it taught you anything else?
definitely it's taught me discipline. It's taught me how to work well with other people, and it's taught me it just I don't know, it taught me how to be better as a person overall with just working with other people.
Okay, so if a kid is coming in, a freshman, let's say, right? They're not sure about joining athletics. They're not sure about joining a club. They're really unsure of what they're looking to do, and even if they should, because you have a lot who are hesitant, right? What
Mhm.
would you tell them? What would be your advice to an incoming younger student about athletics or clubs or involvement in school?
Um, I would say try something, just try it. Not even if you're going to be 100% committed, just to start. Just try something for a week, and if you like it, continue. If you don't like it, maybe try something else. But don't just not do anything because you're nervous or scared.
Yeah, being nervous and scared is just something that happens. So when you run, when you step up to the blocks, and I don't know if you always use blocks, but it's a terminology I know. Do you feel nervous?
Sometimes I do, but other times I don't. So it's really a give or take.
Does it depend on who the competition is when you don't feel nervous, or your comfortability with the event?
No, I really think it depends on how I'm feeling for that day, how my legs are feeling. Like if my legs are feeling kind of hurt, of course I'm going to be very nervous. But if not, I mean the competition doesn't ever scare me, so
All right, so you've won a lot, okay, but you also probably weren't always the winner,
yeah.
right? So you probably judge winning not always based on whether or not you come in first, right? But are sometimes do you judge your winning based on your improvement?
Yes, definitely all the time. If I see improvement, that's I think that's better than just winning, honestly.
No, I think that's important to note, because when you talk to athletes, especially track athletes, it's time, right? So you're looking for that personal record, and sometimes that personal record is more impactful than if you won the event, because the competition changes, and the people that you're competing against might have a little bit of a leg up on you. So does that relate to life in general, like that concept about personal best? Do you feel like we could take that and apply that elsewhere?
Definitely. I think you can because, even if you're not getting something that you want or something that were trying to get, if you can see a little bit of improvement, that's something that's amazing right there.
Yeah, it's motivating. How do you deal with disappointment? Because there's got to be times when you didn't have a personal best, or you didn't run well, for a variety of reasons. Okay, we all know it could be physical, it could be mental. How do you deal with that disappointment? What do you do?
I laugh at myself. I laugh at myself and then like I kind of just think about, everything that went wrong and then everything that I needed to do to fix what went wrong. And then I try to think about something I did good. So
Okay,
yeah.
so you think about the positive. So why don't you just like cash it in and say, you know what, I didn't do well because I'm not good. Like what prevents you from just hanging it up?
Um, because every time I do something that's not as well as I thought it would be or that I wanted it to be, I think that I did something good at the same time. And I think that, even though I didn't run as well, I still did this good and I still placed well. So I'm just like, maybe, if I fix everything, the next time it'll be better. So,
You know what? I think you really hit on something that's pretty deep, because when we start talking about students in school and accomplishing things, teachers are taught that you do have to compliment and find the positive in what the student has done, because not always do students understand all material or do their best, and people don't do their best. And what really reinforces and tells them you can continue on, or you should continue on, or motivates them, is that one positive piece. And it doesn't have to be a big thing. It could be
yeah.
something in your technique that you've changed that you did really well. that your coach might point out and say, hey, listen, you're really trying to get used to this technique, so you're probably going to slip down a little bit, right? But eventually that will become memory and muscle memory, and that will become part of who you are. And I think the same thing probably happens in school, right? Or just in life. Do you agree?
Yeah, it definitely happens in school, I think, all the time.
What was your favorite moment of all of your moments as a track athlete?
Um, I think my favorite one was scoring 1-2 with my teammate Adelaide at GMC's at indoor this year. I don't know, that was definitely my favorite moment because I always wanted to do something amazing with my team, and just going 1-2 in the county, that just an amazing feeling.
Right, that's awesome that you said that the best moment was when you did something, accomplished something with your teammate, because oftentimes, not every sport is an individual sport, okay, like track at times. But there's something special about being able to turn to a teammate and see that you both put the work in and you both accomplished a goal at the same time because of one another, because you pushed one another. Another reason why it's important to get involved in group activities, right? And why athletics is so important in the scheme of things. It's not just about winning, it's about what it's taught you. So what will you miss about high school?
About high school or just track?
Just high school in general.
I'm gonna miss a lot of my teachers because all of my teachers are great. Majority of them, they're all very helpful, and they assist me a lot. And I'm gonna miss my coach, and I'm gonna miss some of my teammates. So yeah.
So tell us, when you go to Missouri State and you work with that Olympic coach, what goal do you have? Like for track, is there a number or something that I should be looking for in a certain event that I can sit down and put in my phone and say, follow Nakaja, and if she reaches this, she's accomplished her goal?
I don't think I have a specific number. I definitely, for long jump, I want to hit a personal best because it's been, I think, a year since I have. So that's probably the biggest goal. But I'm gonna be running new events there, so I just want to be able to do my best in every aspect.
Right. Now that long jump, didn't you aren't you like the state record holder for winter?
No, I'm not the state record holder.
Okay.
I'm the,
Close.
yeah, the meet record holder. But
Meet record holder. Hey, that's still impressive. Now I think you put a lot of distance on that from your first jump to your second, if I recall, in that event, right? When you won?
yeah,
Yeah. And you did that in a short period of time, right? How did you do that? I remember you telling me something, and what was important? Was it something about YouTube videos or?
yeah, that season I was always watching YouTube videos because we didn't really have the ability to practice since it was so cold. So yeah, I was,
So this is something for parents to know when your student athlete or your son or daughter is watching those YouTube videos on sports. There's a lot of learning that can be taken there because you watch technique, you watch what people did, and you can learn things virtually and use it and apply it to yourself, right, to see success. So just a little something for parents to know too. It's not always that they're watching those videos that are not important, but some athletes, student athletes, watch things that are very important. So thank you for that. Who would you like to thank? This is the
um,
final thank you.
I like to thank Coach Grimes, Dr. O'Reilly, Mr. Ojeda, Mrs. Darge. I like to thank you for being my athletic director, and I like to thank Mrs. Briggs and my mom.
All right. Well, listen, we all thank you for your hard work, for being a great student athlete, for achieving your goals, and for bringing North Brunswick track, helping it to the forefront with you and coach and all of your teammates. You have a lot of talent on that track team, and we're looking forward to following you at Missouri State, see what you do, see all the good things that happen to you, and best of luck in everything,
Thank you.
Nakaja. All right. It's been awesome.
Thank you.
All right. You take care.
You too.